jalan ke arah kota ya, jalan ke arah kota. Jadi saya 78. Sampai tempat pulau Geopotapsis. Oh iya, sampai sini ya, benar. Sampai tempat pulau. Tapi di pulau itu nggak banyak guys, ya kan? Oh iya, sampai sini ya, benar. Kapal Beidou udah dicek bang. Kapal Beidou itu masuk kah? Kapal Beidou kayaknya kemarin aku nge-quest deh, jadi nggak ada di sana deh. Cek bang, kapal Beidou itu masuk kah? Kapal Beidou kayaknya kemarin aku nge-quest deh, jadi nggak ada di sana deh. Cek bang, kapal Beidou itu masuk kah? Kapal Beidou kayaknya kemarin aku nge-quest deh, jadi nggak ada di sana deh.
Welcome, dear guests from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation. Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. So, please do as I command, as this is not a place for ordinary mortals.
Please lead the way. Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, what? Please do as I command, as this is not a place for ordinary mortals.
Please lead the way.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please.
Freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the... Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. This place is filled with the cold air. What an eyesore. This place is packed with
These crates.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by... I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance. Throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? A few days ago, that's a new one. Received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by... I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance. Throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what their plan. Well, business first. They love to tinker with. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Watch out!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own?
Time to say
Something's wrong. The guards aren't responding.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Lend me your strength!
Troublesome. This thing is going wild, just like a Borison.
Looks like we're on our own.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Here, try this!
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Stand still.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
To guard and defend! Crush them! Here, try this!
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Deep breath!
Stand still.
Troublesome. Here, try this!
Relax. Stand still.
Troublesome. Here, try this!
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers followed the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before.
How is this even possible?
These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Something seems to be jamming communications within the shackling prison.
It's probably these mechs causing the trouble. These things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
Something seems to be jamming A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid.
Strict inspection process.
And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. And the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to... And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages...
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look. Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look. The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, inside the delve behind this door is the greatest enemy of the Foxians. Inside the delve behind this door is the greatest enemy of the Foxians. According to custom, envoys from the Yaoqing visit the Xianzhou Lafu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed. Suffering every day for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sin. Could you be the key to a cure for the General? Innocent life might help balance out some of the sin.
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for...
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level! Send reinforcements!
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk. Nobody will hear me here. At the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside the shadow, we found soldiers available for us everywhere.
Commencing research. Here, try this.
Thanks. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
This battle is unavoidable.
Stand still.
How about letting the enemy strike first? A little more detail.
Gotta stop bleeding.
I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you all. But I promise it will be sweet.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Gotta stop the bleeding. Specimen sighted. Deeper. Your assistance is timely.
Relax.
It's better to make no move, more seasoned. honored. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
There's always a weakness. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Here, try this!
Stand still.
Lend me your strength!
How presumptuous. Die now!
Leave if you can,
Time to
Rosa.
say bye.
It's not time yet.
Mustn't fall! Deep breath!
Stand still.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Lend me your strength!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Here, try this!
Relax.
Lend me your strength! To guard and defend! Crush them! Deep breath!
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
No season. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Guard the gate! They can't be allowed in!
I've waited for too long. My first meal after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time, boy. Welcome back. It's been a long time, boy. Welcome back.
How many times has the old verdant home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp. Tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Howl Pack. I am only one. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever. It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's...
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's...
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set...
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping...
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's wealths will...
Well then, my lord. We should...
Before we go... Give me...
My lord. You seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
Before we... You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
Disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
You idiot. Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my meal?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage.
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
To make things worse, those iron
Just a short time ago, another key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemy...
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers...
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemy...
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me. Indeed. But Boris...
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
Not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be
serving as an example to others.
We'll have to bend the rules. Apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended. We'll have to bend the rules. Apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
By decree of the Ten Lords.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end bars, the best choice for galactic commerce.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
This LaFu stuff is too...
Hey, this is not how it's supposed to be, right? The Xianzhou is known for its tea culture and hospitality, but you're not treating me like a guest at all. Seriously, am I not a guest?
Dear guest.
Stop! Don't call me a guest. You're not even treating me as one. I want my tea just right. Not too hot, not too cold, but the tea you served was either freezing or scalding. Your tea tastes like slop, and you even have the nerve to charge me for it. Are you trying to scam honest folks? And that name, the Sleepless Earl, it's so hard to remember. How about we give you a new plaque that says Xianzhou Slop? It suits this place better, don't you think?
Stop! You've gone too far.
Oh, who's that trying to be a hero?
It's me, March 7th. Cause more trouble and I'll show you who your mommy is. Wait, that sounded lame. Hey, say something for me. Stop! You've gone too far. That's right! I'm the Sword Champion! March 7th.
Never heard of you. Now scurry back to wherever.
Mr. Scott, I'm Yenching, a Cloud Knight lieutenant. We've met before.
Trouble? Ha! I'm just giving some feedback as a regular customer. The tea here is terrible, and now the Cloud Knights want to stop me from complaining about it? At this rate, who would want to ever come here for tea in the future?
A regular customer?
Yeah, what else would I be? The Xianzhou's prisoner?
Anyway, if you're trying to bully this young lady, you'd better watch out for the weapon in my hand.
Huh? Oh, that really scares me. Come on, you're not seriously trying to take my life with that piece of scrap metal, are you?
You're trying to scrap metal? This is my sword! I'm here to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
Oh, that really scares me. Swordplay? Oh, I get it now. It's just another kind of play, right? That explains why you're dressed like you're in a show. You're not even from the Xianzhou, so why bother learning their swordplay? You're feeling it?
Ha! As if anyone wants your...
Oh, how marvelous! How about you show me then? Well, guess it's time to show these bumpkins something serious. You're not even from the Xianzhou, so why bother learning their swordplay?
As if anyone wants your...
Oh, how marvelous! How about you show me then? Well, guess it's time to show these bumpkins something serious.
Just a reminder, IPC members, street fighting on the Xianzhou Lafu is prohibited.
Make any funny moves, and I'll smash that scrap metal.
Hey, relax. I know the rules. These are my subordinates. They got stuck here because of the transport ship incident, and they need to vent their frustration. In the end, it's all the Xianzhou's... Well, I can overlook the terrible tea, but now that you're questioning my security, I can't let it slide. After all, I have a courier business to run. With so many clients watching, that just wouldn't look too good now, would it? Instead of wasting your life learning useless swordplay, why not invest in our civilian mechs? You'll have your master kneeling and begging...
Stop! Don't you dare insult Xianzhou's swordplay like that! If you have the guts, I'll show your mechs what I can do.
Huh? A fight, you say? Now that you've thrown down the gauntlet, March 7th, I feel I'm obliged to say whatever you want. But once you've seen what our mechs can do, you'll be practically begging us for them. Oh, come on! How could I say no to... So, I can see you're no master yet, March. But I'll play fair. You go back and learn swordplay from your teachers here, and in 15 days, I'll come find you and challenge you with my mechs. Begging us for them.
Only 15 days?
And if you lose, you'll have to bark like a dog in public and shout, "Xianzhou swordplay is a total joke!" You'll stand at the entrance of Owl Room Alley and say it to everyone passing by.
Only 15 days?
And if you lose, you'll have to bark like a dog in public and shout, "Xianzhou swordplay is a total joke!" Stand at the entrance of Owl Room Alley and say it to everyone passing by. Oh, and if that's the case, just forget about your master and become my apprentice instead. I'll teach you how to...
And if I win?
I'll become your apprentice?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't like you.
Okay, how about this? If I lose, I'll squeal like a pig in public and say, IPC mechs are a total joke! And I'll even print that on every mech on the transport.
Squealing isn't enough. You also need to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl and take back what you said.
Fine, fine, I get it. But you've got to actually... You all heard it, right? We'll meet again in 15 days.
Squealing isn't enough. You also need to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl. Are you okay? Take back what you said.
Fine, fine, I get it. But you've got to actually... You all heard it, right? We'll meet again in 15 days.
Are you okay?
Yes. Thank you all for your timely help. The shop facing a bit of flack from visitors is a minor issue, but Miss March's decisions to challenge him is serious. I feel responsible as if the shop has inconvenienced you. Yes. Thank you all for your timely help. The shop facing a bit of flack from visitors is a minor issue, but Miss March's decisions to challenge him is serious. I feel responsible as if the shop has inconvenienced you.
Don't worry. I can't stand by and watch someone be bullied. I have to stand up against injustice.
Not only do you speak like a hero from an immersia, but you also have a kind heart. Your charisma has completely...
I'm not quite a hero.
I know you're here for the tea ceremony. Please, come inside.
Thanks for the invitation, but right now, I just want to focus on practicing swordplay.
Sure, the tea can wait for now. However, I have a question, Miss March. How confident are you about the bet you just made?
I know you're here for the tea ceremony.
Come on! How could I possibly lack confidence?
What do you think, Master Genshin?
Sure, the tea can wait for now. However, I have a question, Miss March. How confident are you about the bet you just made?
How could I possibly lack confidence?
What do you think, Master Genshin?
I think you already know the answer, Matt.
I don't see any issue with it. Let March give it a shot. As long as she trains diligently, I believe she can easily deal with that hunk of IPC scrap metal.
As long as she trains diligently.
I'm now filled with determination, Masters! I'll learn swordplay well and teach that guy a lesson!
As long as she trains diligently...
You're my most trusted friend. You'll be my assistant teacher, and make sure I learn swordplay properly.
As long as she trains diligently.
I'm now filled with determination, Masters. If I can't learn swordplay well, I'll have no one to blame but myself. You're my most Masters, Miss Teaching Assistant, let's go back and start the training now. Swordplay properly. If I can't learn swordplay well, I'll have no one to blame but myself. Masters, Miss Teaching Assistant, let's go back and start the training now. IPC guy will show up in 15 days.
Becoming a sword master in a mere 15 days is quite challenging.
But we can't lose our momentum, Master Yun Li. That IPC guy will show up in 15 days.
Becoming a sword master in a mere 15 days is quite challenging.
But we can't lose our momentum, Master Yun Li.
Momentum alone will only keep you going for about 3 days. If you really want to stick with it...
No worries. I've found my professional teaching assistant to help me organize the lessons, so there won't be any problems. Rest assured, Masters. If not in me, at least place your faith in her, my trusty sidekick.
Miss March is really passionate about learning swordplay, and now she has a clear goal in mind. That's a good thing for her. There are many ways to defeat villains, but if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. I hope you will always remember this, Miss March. Miss March is really passionate about learning swordplay, and now she has a clear goal in mind. That's a good thing for her. There are many ways to defeat villains, but if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. I hope you will always remember
Got
this,
it.
Miss March.
It's all at...
Since you've got that in mind...
Please, go ahead, Master.
We'll have 3 exams during these 15 days. If you pass our tests, those pieces of IPC scrap won't stand a chance. But if you fail...
That would mean Yun Li is a terrible teacher. And if that's the case, I hope you won't force yourself.
Hey! You are the terrible teacher here.
I understand. In the Immersia, the disciple and the master share both honor and disgrace. If the apprentice fails, then...
Well, there aren't that many customs on the Xianzhou. I'm just worried about you getting hurt.
But as long as you practice diligently and pass the tests, we'll feel confident about your duel. Now, let's go back to the first question I asked you. I'm sure you found a reason to wield your sword, right, Miss March?
Absolutely! I wield my sword to become a hero! I want to fight for justice, punish the wicked, and make them quiver in fear and run away when they see me!
Then keep that fire burning, and learn with all your heart.
You haven't said much, Miss Teaching Assistant. Any suggestions before we officially start training? Twists? Like the ones in those Swordmaster novels? It'd be pretty awesome if that actually happened. That's enough chit-chat for now. Don't forget to keep an eye on my swordplay practice. Like the ones in those Swordmaster novels? How should I go about this?
I don't think so.
How should I go about this? If you keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class. If you keep upping the training, I'm gonna start skipping class. learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all. All swords and no play makes March a dull girl, you know. Did I really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all. All swords and no play makes March a dull girl, you know. That's enough training for today. I need... Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword. Jeez, I'm exhausted. I think today should be a rest day. recommend?
I'm not sure.
What do you recommend?
I'm not sure. Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Oh, I know! It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing? But
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering swordplay, Miss March. Focus on wielding your sword properly.
And parries should be fluid and nimble.
see? Even March is getting bored of your ramble.
But I'm actually not bored.
Miss March is still a novice, so I'm giving her some tips on the basics to help her better understand them. Neglecting the basics will only make you vulnerable in a fight. Even for an extraordinary...
Just focus on your teaching. Why bring me into this?
What? Didn't General Huyan offer you any guidance? So I'm giving her some tips on the basics to help her better understand them. Neglecting the basics will only make you vulnerable.
Looks like your general hasn't told you to stop hopping around like this on your teaching.
Miss March has been learning the basics of swordplay. And now, it's time to put her knowledge to the test.
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right?
Looks like your general
I'm
hasn't told
ready.
you to stop hopping around like this on your teaching.
Miss March has been learning the basics of swordplay. And now, it's time to put her knowledge to the test.
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? Not very sportsmanlike. Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Not very... Yeah! Looks like I passed the test, right?
Yeah. Well done.
Great! Hey, hurry up and congratulate me. I couldn't have done it without my master. So if I were to take on that IPC guy now, what would you say are my chances?
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience. With swordplay guidance from me and Yun Li, if you were to challenge the IPC's security mechs now, I believe...
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yun Li's...
No chance? Hey, are you trying to crush my confidence? I'm the kind of girl who performs better when I'm showered with praise, just so you know.
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Li's...
No chance? Oh, come on. You're just talking nonsense to...
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby. But now, actually seeing her progress gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, really? So now you finally acknowledge her talent, Master Yunli? Don't worry, Miss March.
Don't try to cause a rift between us. Every move and technique I taught March is straight from the Juming art of swordplay.
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this test, I hope you'll continue with the basics. After every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Commission for sword maintenance. Let's go, Miss March. Today, I'll follow the General's
Thank you, Master
15
Genshin.
days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this test,
So, have you found any info?
Yeah, that girl is one of the nameless on the Astral Express. Oh, she's no pushover. Don't you think this pet's a bit too...
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the Strategic Investment Department? Do she thinks she can fool me by flying under the radar? So, you there! Get...
Understood. Checking the inventory.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really... Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the Strategic Investment Department? Do she thinks she can fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get...
Understood. Checking the inventory.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really...